The humble stethoscope, invented in 1816 to listen to the body's internal sounds, is getting a 21st century upgrade. AI Stethoscopes combine a traditional diagnostic tool with modern technology, dramatically improving early detection of heart conditions. The AI stethoscope field is moving rapidly. Friends, good day to everyone. The humble stethoscope, invented in 1816 to listen to the body's internal sounds, is getting a 21st century upgrade. Researchers and companies have combined it with artificial intelligence to create AI-enabled stethoscopes that can screen for serious heart conditions in seconds. In recent trials, these smart stethoscopes are shown to double or triple detection rates for conditions like heart failure, valve disease, and arrhythmias, all during a routine primary care exam. By analyzing tiny variations in heartbeat and blood flow undetectable to the human hair, AI stethoscopes promise earlier diagnosis, faster treatment, and lives saved. Modern AI stethoscopes pair a digital sensor with machine learning to augment traditional listening to the internal sounds of the body. A small playing card-sized device, manufactured by companies like EcoHealth, is placed on the patient's chest to capture data. Inside it are a microphone that records the sound of the heart and blood flow, an electrocardiogram ECG sensor that measures the heart's electrical signals. When the doctor presses the device against the chest, it collects both the acoustic signals, heartbeats, murmurs, and an ECG tracing simultaneously. These data are then sent via a secure connection to the cloud, where powerful AI algorithms analyze them. The AI has been trained on tens of thousands of patient recordings, so it can recognize subtle patterns in rhythm and sound that human ears or eyes would miss. Within seconds, the system flags whether the patient is at risk for one of the several key heart problems. A result summary is sent back to the doctor's smartphones or clinical computer, essentially turning a normal checkup into a rapid heart screening test. It detects multiple conditions. The AI can screen 3 major heart conditions simultaneously: heart failure, valvular heart disease, that is leaky or narrowed valves, and atrial fibrillation, and irregular rhythm, using just this one brief exam. Fast examination. In clinical tests, the full check takes only about 15 seconds of data collection. Dr. Patrick of Imperial College London describes it as incredible that a smart stethoscope can be used for 15-second examination, and then AI can quickly deliver a test result indicating whether someone has heart failures, atrial fibrillation, or heart valve disease. AI analysis. The system's algorithms compare new patient data to a huge reference library. They spot the faint whooshes of valve leaks or the slight irregularities of an emerging arrhythmia that might elude even skilled clinicians. AI stethoscopes are an example of augmented diagnostics. They don't replace the doctor, but give an extra unbiased check. Physicians still perform the exam and interpret the result, but the AI acts like a second pair of expert ears and eyes. As one expert noted, it is an elegant example of how the humble stethoscope can be upgraded for the 21st century. Several high-profile studies have validated the AI stethoscopes in real-world healthcare settings. Key trials include UK NHS pilot, Imperial College London. In the tricorder trial, over 200 general practice clinics in London used AI stethoscopes during routine exams. Among roughly 1.5 million patients and 12,800 AI-assisted exams, the AI tool significantly improved detection. 2.3x more likely to detect heart failure, 3.5x more likely to detect atrial fibrillation, 1.9x more likely to detect valve disease. The AI stethoscope doubled diagnosis of heart failure over the following year and tripled detection of asymptomatic atrial fibrillation, showing how AI at the point of care can uncover hidden cardiac issues early. Pregnancy-related heart failure, Mayo Clinic, Nigeria. A study using AI stethoscopes in parental care doubled detection of peripartum cardiomyopathy, a heart condition often missed during pregnancy. Early identification allows timely treatment, potentially saving lives. The device used is FDA approved for detecting low ejection fraction. US Primary Care Pilot, Florida. At NCH Healthcare in Florida, AI stethoscopes were used on over 1,000 asymptomatic patients during a 90-day pilot. Doctors identified 136 previously undetected heart murmurs suggestive of valve disease. The devices also detect atrial fibrillation and heart failure, demonstrating their usefulness as a routine, non-invasive screening tool. Other research. A 2023 study found AI-enhanced stethoscopes achieved 94.1% sensitivity for detecting valvular heart disease, compared to just 41.2% with the traditional stethoscopes, highlighting AI's superior diagnostic performance. The AI stethoscopes offers multiple patient and healthcare advantages. Early diagnosis, better outcomes. AI stethoscopes detect heart failure, valve disease, and arrhythmias earlier, allowing timely treatment. Early intervention can prevent strokes, heart failure, and other complications, improving patient survival and quality of life. Reducing emergencies and costs. By identifying heart conditions before a crisis, AI stethoscopes can reduce hospitalization and costly emergency care. Early detection in primary care can save more than the cost of the technology itself, making widespread screening potentially cost-effective. Empowering doctors and patients. These devices bring advanced diagnostics to routine exams, enabling general practitioners to detect serious heart issues without specialized equipment. Patients receive faster answers and reassurance, while integration with apps and cloud data supports telemedicine and remote monitoring. Each exam also helps improve AI algorithms through anonymized data collection, addressing health inequalities. Affordable AI stethoscopes can improve access to cardiac screening in low-resource areas, helping close gaps in care where advanced testing is limited. As overall impact, physicians see AI stethoscopes as a game changer that enhances existing workflows, improves early detection, and promotes more equitable heart care, benefiting both patients and healthcare systems. No innovation is without caveats. Experts and reports highlight several considerations. False positives. AI's high sensitivity can sometimes flag healthy patients as at risk, causing anxiety or unnecessary tests. Experts recommend using AI stethoscopes mainly for symptomatic patients and confirming results with tests like ECG or echocardiograms. Data and bias. AI performance depends on diverse, high-quality datasets. Limited or biased data can reduce accuracy for certain populations. Continuous validation across different groups is essential to avoid worsening health disparities. Clinical training and trust. Doctors need training to use AI as a support tool, not a replacement. There is a risk of over-reliance and loss of traditional stethoscope skills. Explainability is limited, but AI can still provide reliable guidance when combined with clinical judgment. Privacy and infrastructure. Heart data sent to the cloud must be secure and comply with health regulations. Clinics may need technical support to integrate AI tools into the existing systems. Scope of use. Current AI stethoscopes are validated mainly for adult heart conditions. They should be used as screening tools alongside standard diagnostic methods, not as a sole diagnostic device. In summary, AI stethoscopes are a powerful tool, but must be used carefully, combining AI insights with clinical expertise and confirmatory tests for best results. The AI stethoscope field is moving rapidly. Trends and next steps include wider adoption. AI stethoscopes are being rolled out in more regions, including the UK and US. As more clinics and hospitals use them, larger real-world datasets will improve AI performance. Improved devices and algorithms. New stethoscopes feature better microphones, multiple ECG leads, and AI for detecting heart conditions. Research is expanding to lung sounds, fetal monitoring, and other applications. Telemedicine and wearables. Wireless AI stethoscopes enable remote exams and telehealth. Future wearable devices could continuously monitor heart and lung sounds, alerting patients and doctors early. Integration with healthcare AI. AI stethoscopes are becoming part of a broader AI-driven medical ecosystem, integrating with electronic health records, decision support systems, and automated referrals. Ongoing research. Future improvements include explainable AI, culturally sensitive models, and combining stethoscope data with other health signals. Large-scale studies will continue to validate their effectiveness across diverse populations and conditions. AI stethoscopes combine a traditional diagnostic tool with modern technology, dramatically improving early detection of heart conditions like heart failure and atrial fibrillation. This means heart disease can be identified and treated before emergencies occur. With careful ethical use and ongoing evaluation, AI stethoscope shows how artificial intelligence can enhance healthcare, making routine exams smarter and more effective for patients worldwide. Thank you.